Welcome to Daily Conversations. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 1st of February 2021 and the time now is 6:18 a.m. Well, today is a video review and our topic is about the locust plague. Yeah, and then in this video um uh, we have one part also discuss about behavioral sync. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, right. And then yeah, because right now we have the pandemic. So actually I didn't pay much attention uh to this locust plague. Yeah, I just heard uh one I just heard some news talking about this like few weeks ago. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't think this is a problem at that time. Yeah, but actually yeah, it seems like uh this disaster, I call it disaster, uh can somehow attack human uh in a more serious way compared to the pandemic. Yeah, because it attacked our main resources, which is the food. Mm. Yep. So so what do you think? The damage of the potential damage of these locust plague and the pandemic.
Yeah, after I watching that video, I also realized that this is more important than pandemic.
Hmm. Yeah, and I believe that if this locust plague really go to uh like yeah let's say go to the our country and go to Asian, and I believe that the priority uh uh to protect will be this locust plague. Uh, and then after that, uh, the pandemic is after this locust plague.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, and also um I I I don't have the confidence. Yeah, if these locusts the big groups fly into Asian country. Yeah, I doubt whether our country can deal with this problem well. Yeah, because it seems like there is no effective ways to deal with these locusts. Yeah, so maybe in short term, uh, the most important things is whether you have the food supply, right?
Mm.
Yep. And during the pandemic, yeah, I think last year, a few months ago, I heard some news talk about the food supply, but at that time it is not because of the locust plague. It is because of the pandemic, and then it affect the supply of rice from Thailand. Yeah, and also there is a phenomenon that people started to stock up their food. Yeah, people started to buy rice, packet of rices. Yeah, even though they may not need so many rice uh, in that particular time. Yeah, they will stock up like for 3 months or for half years. So if everybody do that, so I think this will attack and intensify the problem of food supply.
Mm.
Mm. Yep. So I think yeah, this is really a problem, and yeah, we should not have an attitude like this happen. not in our country, then uh, we do nothing. Yeah, of course, for individual like us, we cannot do anything to stop this. Yeah, uh, that is the work and the role of government. Yeah, and then yeah, so maybe because of the pandemic and then the locust plague, yeah, I think yeah, maybe we may consider to stock up a little. Yeah, the food. Yeah, because if that really happened, then it may be harder to get uh, food if every people rush to buy the food.
Mm.
Yep. So I think this is the first part of the video, and then the other part, which is near to the end, they talk about behavioral sync. Yeah. I didn't came across this uh, before. Yeah, and then um, it is also kind of uh, strange. Yeah, because it cannot explain why when the number of a specific things, a specific creatures, uh, um, they increase to a number, then this behavioral sync will happen. Yeah, and then um, yeah, because they say that these locusts will eat so many uh, food every day is because this behavioral sync, and before that they just consume what they need daily.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Mm.
also another experience is about the mouse. Yeah, they try to provide a utopia environment for the mice, and then um, yeah, also these things happen, behavioral sync.
Mm.
Yeah, so and then actually if you keep uh, uh, finding some informations about this behavioral sync, uh, yeah, you will find something like will this behavioral sync happen to human?
Mm.
Yeah, yep. But so in your opinion, do you think can this happen to human? If one day, let's say our uh, population or our density in a particular country is very, very high.
Yeah, I don't really sure. Mm, but I think it may not have the effect as we imagine. I mean the effect we look in the experiment. Mm.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, because for them, yeah, it is like going to the extreme, right?
Mm.
People, the mice kill each others, and then uh, they don't want to uh, like give birth to the next generation.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, and to me, I also think this um, this could happen, but before it happen, we may do something to prevent. Because we are human, we have the intelligence. Yeah, and then yeah, one of the way to, yeah, let's say if a particular country uh, the density is very high, then I think at that time some of the people, maybe the rich people, the rich guy, they can consider to move out the country, right? Because they have the money, they can do it. So so I think unless really one day our population around the world, yeah, it is very, very high. yeah, then maybe these things will happen. Um, yeah, but also because we have law and regulation, so it is also possible to control our population. So I think this will not happen to human.
Mm.
Yeah, but also I actually watched some others videos about behavioral sync, and then um, yeah, they say that because um, one of the uh, what to say symptom one of the symptom of behavioral sync is they call it the beautiful ones 美丽的人 yeah that happened to the mice in that experiment, and then the male mice uh, they don't have the fur anymore, they don't have the hair, the fur, and then yeah, they don't even have some uh, have any cuts, 伤口
Mm.
on their skin, and then they care more about their appearance. They yeah, but um yeah, and then in one another videos they compare this to one of the phenomenon nowadays that men, some of the men they like to um um make up. Yeah, they use cosmetic, and then they care about their skin. Yep. And then yeah, and also talk about some of them their behavior is like um it's a bit different from you know uh the ordinary man uh, we talk about. Yeah, yeah, do you understand this?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so yeah, this is one of the phenomenon, and then another one is they say in some countries like Japan, uh, the birth rate is very low, yeah, and is decreasing. Yeah, so yeah, they worry that maybe this could really happen. The behavioral sync could really happen to human in some ways.
In some way? In which way?
Yeah, because they already have these um, symptoms. Yeah, they have these personalities.
Yeah, but why the mice have these symptoms and why the human have these symptoms also? I mean, is it the reason is the same?
Yeah, it's very hard to explain. Even for this person, he had this experience. He had these experiments few decades ago, and then um, yeah, and then one of the other video it say that this experiment actually don't have uh, very good review. I mean, um, people don't think this is a uh, good experiment. Yeah, because they say that human cannot compare to animal like mice. Yeah, so yeah, this can only be some you know uh, um, just guessed or forecast. Yeah, so it may not be true.
I think one of the one of the biggest difference is humans still need to work
Mm,
to get our income, to get some money in
mm,
order to survive. But the
yeah.
mice in that experiment, they don't. They don't need to do so, right?
Mm.
The
Yeah, but they.
experimenter will give them the food, will give them the
Mm.
water. So they just do nothing. They can do nothing and survive.
Mm.
So yeah, this is the difference, I think.
Yeah, but they still have to compete, right? Like compete for the status, compete for the female mice. Yeah, and then it's because the number of the mice is too many. So they lost the ability to compete. So at the end, they don't compete anymore.
Why they need to compete? Why they need to compete to each other?
Yeah, this is also a problem. This is also not a problem. This is also a question. Yeah,
Mm. Like
and
human, why human need to compete to each other?
yeah, because for life, for survive.
This is not life. This is not survive.
Oh,
Compete is not a life. Yeah. If you can survive, you yeah.
mm,
If you really can survive, you won't compete to each other because you think you may not be able to survive, so you compete with each other.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's because of um the concern of survive, right?
Yeah, like just now I say, one of the
Mm,
biggest difference is the mice in the experiment don't need to do anything, and then they can get the food, they can get the water.
yeah.
So yeah, somebody like the Jesus, yeah, the experimenter is a Jesus,
Mm,
can 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 maintain their living. Hmm. So how about us? Hmm. If you do nothing, if somebody will provide you the food, the
mm,
water, maybe your parents will. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah. So oh yeah. Suddenly you talk about this. Um, yeah. We in our previous conversations we also talk about something similar to utopia, right? The
Yes.
universal basic income, UBI, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, maybe um behavioral think could happen in if UBI is uh become our system.
Hmm.
Yeah, but one of the main factor is still the population. Yeah, if our population is not too many, yeah, it's not too crowded. Uh, yeah, so that would not be a problem.
Okay. Yeah, this is another biggest difference between the experiment and human in
Mm,
reality. Mm, yeah, if human in reality, if you give birth another child,
mm,
would they have another UBI? Even though they are baby, they have the same UBI as you.
mm,
And also, if not, yeah, if not, if let's say the child have to cross have to cross the age, for example,
yeah,
like 18,
yeah,
so they can start to receive the UBI. So
mm,
before that, parents need to take care of their life.
yeah,
Mm. Parents need to spend. The spending of parents will increase. But is it same as in the experiment? Is it same as the mice in the experiment?
mm, yeah. It is not.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah. And in the experiment, the mice give birth another child. Mm.
mm,
And the child will compete the resources with them. But
yeah,
actually, this is a fake thing. Yeah, this is a fake thing. Because the experimenter still will provide them the food, the water like that.
mm,
Mm. So it become, yeah, at the end, mm, at the end, the only resources is relevant is about
The
the
space.
space. Yeah, the space.
Mm.
Mm. So the density
Yeah.
matter in this case. But
Mm.
for human, we have too many limited resources, and
Yeah.
density is also one of our is also one of our limited resources. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
But if you study the management account, yeah, the management account, and I think it's under the section of cost accounting or cost management like that.
Mm.
Mm. You definitely will study about one of the topic,
Mm.
which is called the scale resources. Yeah, how allocation of scale resources. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. So we have two type or more than two type of scale resources, and how do we reach to the optimum point?
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, it means that the density is also one of our limited resources. Mm.
Yeah.
But because the limited resources is not so quote unquote limited compared to other resources,
Mm.
so it become it so the space to us become like unlimited resources.
Mm.
Yeah. For example, like the air, mm, like the oxygen. Do
Yeah.
you think we'll compete the oxygen with each other?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
we
try
don't
to
need
do
to
so.
do it.
Mm. Yeah, try to do so. Compete the oxygen with each other. Yeah. Compete the oxygen. Yeah. Try to get more oxygen in front from your
Mm.
friend. Yeah. Yeah. Uh uh yeah, they're very curious. They're very curious. What are you doing?
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
But if one day oxygen become not available,
Mm.
mm, so at that time human will compete with will compete the oxygen
Yeah.
finally. But this is not the case. Yeah, this is not the case right now.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Hello.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. So mm, yeah. So yeah. Beside of this, beside
Mm.
of this, uh, do you think any possibility that human will get this behavioral sync, or is there any other reason that human wouldn't get this behavioral scheme?
Mm. Yeah. Actually, I think they need to first find out the main reason that cause behavioral sync. Yeah, if you don't know the real reason, so yeah, it is very hard um uh to make some predictions. Yeah, because for let's say for the locust, yeah, actually yeah, you will find that these locusts they will go together in a group, right? So if the space is really the problem, why they don't just uh don't follow the group?
Mm,
Yeah, so it is quite strange why they need to stick together, and yeah, even uh um to the speaker in the video, yeah, they they make a joke that saying these locusts are competing with each others. So if they really want to compete, I think yeah, they don't have to stick together, right?
mm,
Yeah, maybe for insect, they are not smart enough. They're not intelligent enough. Yeah, so this could also be a reason. Because they think uh, uh, other 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 locusts are finding the food, so maybe they stick together. Yeah, it also possible.
Mm.
So I think yeah, we need to find out the reason first. Is it really because of space, or is it because um some other effect like uh uh yeah because if we say the space is not enough, so people may compete. Yeah, so if really is the problem of compete, so we also need to find out what do we compete? Yeah, is the food, or is the space, or is the mate? Yeah, uh the spouse. Yeah, so yeah, we need to find out the problem first, the
Mm.
factor first.
And it linked to another topic, which is it remind me a person, which is the John Jandai. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
life is easy, so why do we need to make it so hard? So in this case, why do we need to compete with each other? We can go
Mm,
find a place, mm, and we plant something, mm, and we make it like uh uh we protect the place. So we have free food, we have free
yeah.
water. Yeah, everything we can get uh uh from the uh from the nature.
Mm,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. So you don't really need money, but you still can earn money. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
So you can have your own food, you can have your own water. Yeah. And uh yeah, in some circumstances the survival problem, the survival is no longer a problem, is it?
mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we can survive. You can survive already.
Mm,
Mm. And yeah, you can also build your own shelter, your own
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah, this mm, if you want to say, yeah, if we are like the locust, then John Jandai is the locust that don't follow the big group. Mm,
yeah.
yeah, but most of us still follow the big group. Mm,
Mm, yes.
yeah, and also just now, yeah, yeah, this is a little bit out of topic.
Mm,
But it's a quick mind. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a quick mind blowing idea. Uh,
Mm,
mm, and in that video, the speaker say that, mm, yeah, the locust will eat anything,
yeah.
including some plastic. So
Yeah.
yeah, I have a, yeah, I have a, yeah, I have an idea.
Mm,
Hmm. So we can lock them. We can lock them in like in a space.
mm,
Just like the mice in the experiment.
yeah.
So let it grow. Yeah, because it grow very fast.
Mm,
Mm. Mm.
yeah. And then try to
And
process these
yeah,
uh
yeah.
waste made of plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, feed
Oh,
feed
yeah.
them with plastic.
Yeah, actually, I saw some of the comments. Yeah, also in below the video,
Mm.
which talk about people think, yeah, maybe this is a way to deal with the plastic waste. Yeah, but
Mm.
when I look at the reply, then I agree. You know what is in the reply? The
Mm-hmm.
reply is like uh they just eat the plastic. It doesn't mean that plastic will disappear. So it is still in their body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm.
when this plague when these locusts they die, the plastic still exists.
Mm.
And also, if just now you say you lock the locust, yeah, that this is a better way. If we didn't lock the locust, it means that this locust uh will be eaten by some other animals. Yeah, let's
Mm.
say the chicken, the duck, and then yeah, so the plastic is something like transfer to other animal, and then at the end we eat the animal.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, so if it is the case, yeah, I think this is a bad thing.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Uh, uh, I I agree. The plastic will inside the locust body,
Mm.
and the plastic will become the microplastic.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh. But is this a better way to process to process the plastic? Mm.
Yeah, this is a good thinking point.
Yeah. Because if the plastic uh is outside that space, so
Mm.
other people will also accidentally eat them. Mm.
Mm.
Then you eat those animals. So why not? Yeah, this is something like uh in yeah instead of dish a big hole and
Mm.
and put and put all the trash and put all the rubbish,
Mm.
including the plastic, inside the hole,
Yeah.
and then fill the hole.
Yeah.
Mm. And we try to do something mm, uh, which which can make which can make the size which can make the size reduce. So we
Mm.
can store more trust in the same space.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because uh the living thing, mm, no matter it is a locust or no matter it is an elephant,
Mm.
mm, after after it die, then they'll have many
Yeah.
bacteria
Yeah.
uh will eat will eat their body,
Mm.
so their body will something like disappear. Is it?
Decomposed. Yeah.
Yeah, decompose, and the size will reduce.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. So so even though it become microplastic,
Mm.
mm, but because this is within the space that we control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. So maybe you can yeah maybe when that box, when that box uh was fully filled,
Mm.
mm, and yeah and then you can use some technology to com yeah to com uh to com what is that, to 压缩. Mm,
Compressed.
yeah, yeah, to compress the boxes uh smaller again.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, so that and then and then yeah you got two way. You can yeah you can put these boxes, yeah, this compressed box in
Mm.
under the ground, mm, or you can send to the universe. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, this is just an innovative idea. I
Mm.
also don't know whether it could be work or not. But the
Mm.
cost will be very high,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, but I think it is a good thinking point to have the idea that using this locust uh to eat the plastic. Yeah, because the plastic waste and the locusts are two things that we don't wish them to exist, right? To be in this world.
No, I mean we cannot lock the locus. We cannot lock the locus in a space. Yeah, it's quite difficult.
Yeah, but we can something like to breed them, right?
What to mean?
Uh, to grow them in a room.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
number of
Mm,
the locusts will increase.
yeah. But you grow them in the room doesn't mean that the locus outside these boxes
Mm.
will stop to grow. You
Uh,
get what I mean?
yeah, yeah, because I'm saying that to use the locust to eat the plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
So, mm,
But just now you say these two thing is the uh is 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 those things that human don't want.
mm,
Yeah, we don't want plastic. We don't want the
yeah,
locust.
yeah,
Then yeah, uh yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the meaning. What's the implication of this sentence?
yeah, yeah, because I think if we think locust is a bad insect, so we will not have to care about whether this is harmful to the locust. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe the insect eat the plastic, maybe they will die after that. Yeah.
Mm,
So we don't have to worry that the number of the locusts will increase or something else.
yeah. And back to the behavioral sync.
Mm-mm.
And actually, I think human have some behavioral sync. For example, yeah, one of the behavioral sync that the speaker mentioned in the video is,
Mm.
yeah, now people, now human work hard for a better life.
Yeah.
But after they work hard, they they have no life.
Mm.
They have no life anymore.
Yeah.
So it's also like a bad circle. So it
Mm.
is also similar to the behavioral sync. Mm.
Yeah.
Because everyone do this, so we just follow, and in the process, all of us had changed. Mm. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
And because we need money, so maybe we will think, yeah, uh, give birth a child is not a good choice anymore. Mm.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
after give birth the child, we need to take care of them, so it will consume more resources. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So in this case, actually our population not really increased like all of other animal, is it?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Because we are intelligent,
Mm.
mm, and we have to take the responsibility, unlike those animal and some
Mm.
insect.
Yeah.
So I think this is the biggest difference. But even though that, yeah, uh human also have some other behavioral sync. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. For example, okay, and you can think it is something like the desire.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, our desire become increase and increase.
Yeah.
Mm.
Desire is unlimited.
Mm. Yeah. And so, uh, yeah. So I miss so like for example, one of the okay, one of thing is about the money. Mm. All of us chasing the money. We try
Mm.
to earn more money, so we lose our life.
Yeah.
Mm. And also, uh, okay, and yeah, actually, beside of this, actually, most of the problem is related to money. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, most of the problem is because of money. Because we think after we get financial freedom, then then we can escape. Yeah. then we can escape this game. No, this game. I mean, we
Yeah.
can so means I mean we can free up.
Financial,
Yeah,
financial independent, right?
yeah.
Financially.
After we achieve the financial freedom, we
Mm,
can free up our time. Yeah, we can free up our life, and
mm,
so we can finally take back the
yeah.
control of our time.
Yeah.
So we can do whatever what we want to do. Mm.
Yep.
So all of us is aim to this goal. Mm. So it become like a scenario. It become not scenario. I mean, it's like an phenomena. Yeah, it become
Mm,
like it create it become a phenomena that is similar to the behavioral sync. Mm.
mm, yeah.
Yeah, everyone follow the same thing,
Mm,
do the same thing, and because of something. Mm.
yeah.
But there's some different here. They also have some different here between the behavioral sync in the mice and also in the locust.
Mm,
Mm. Yeah, human would eat each other, but we will explode. We will explode other people's interests if you
mm,
have more money.
yeah.
Mm. If you got a lot of money, mm, uh, yeah, uh, you really can do nothing, mm, and spend your money to get the resources you want. Mm. Even though
Mm,
like sex
yeah.
and even though like food, water, electricity, or others.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, any form of resources you can get. Mm.
Mm,
Mm. But this is the difference between the real behavioral sync in the in mice, yeah, in the
mm,
experiment, because
yeah.
not all of us, yeah, only minority of people can have this financial freedom and don't need to care about the money, and then they can exploit other people's resources.
Mm,
So that's mean they are similar to the mice in the experiment. It's something like the Jesus will give them the money. Yeah, because of the compound interest, they can
mm,
grow their money more and more. So it's like they can also think like there's somebody will give them the money. Yeah.
mm, yeah.
Mm. But this is impossible to occur in human. Mm. Because we have this financial system. Mm.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Our this financial system is already guarantee that only minority of people can can enjoy this kind of life,
Mm,
and most of
yeah.
us will need to work hard. We need to work hard in order to get that life. mm,
Mm, yeah.
yeah,
The 2080 rules, right?
mm, yeah, but most of us eventually won't have the won't have the chance to enjoy that life. Mm,
Mm, yeah.
mm. So yeah, maybe this is also this is a consensus. Mm. If you want to quit, what can you do? If you want to quit this kind of game, what can you do? The land is not controlled by the land is controlled by government and controlled by rich people.
Mm,
You cannot build your house. You cannot use the land because they will say this is other people land or this is government land.
mm,
Yeah, they ask you to move. They ask you.
yeah.
So the resources you build up. Mm, mm, mm. by using by using few years to grow your food, to build your shelter, and suddenly they comes to you say, you have to leave, and you have to make the place to become the outlook, which is to become the original outlook. You have to make this place back to the origin. Yeah, back to the origin, back to the original outlook. Then if you cannot do so, they can sue you.
Yeah.
So actually, all of us are in this game. We really try hard to escape this game. Mm.
Yeah.
But actually, this is not the behavioral thing. This is actually the rules. Yeah, the rules set by the rich people. Yeah, they
Yep.
set this rule. They set this rule. So it can because of these rules. So they can continue. Yeah, they can continuously exploit other people's interests, other people's
Yep.
resources, by using the money. Yeah, by using the money. And then quite ridiculously, money can also be printed. Yeah, printed from tin of air.
Yes.
So yeah, so they it's something like uh even though it's not true, but even though they don't have it's it's not that logic. Yeah, it's not that logic, but also can think in this way. Mm. They create something out of thin air, which is
Yeah.
called money, and use that thing to control us, and use that thing to exchange other resources, other our resources. Yeah, to exchange with our other resources.
Yeah.
Mm. So they use the thing that create out of the tin air, and exchange with our time, exchange with our energy, exchange with our manpower and something.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
This is quite funny. Yeah. Even though yeah this statement is not true. Yeah, it's not the true. Hmm. Yeah, it's not the true. Yeah, but we also can have this kind of thinking.
Yeah, because the rich will be they will be able to if they don't even have the money, they can also lend the money, right? They can also borrow the money.
Mm,
Uh, but yeah, for poor people, they may not be able to borrow and use.
mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
so they print the money and they borrow the money. It is the same like they print the money, just put into their wallet.
yeah, mm, yeah, and yeah, and yesterday I go to the shopping mall with my girlfriend, and
Mm.
I saw one I saw one poster, which is
Oh,
the fixed deposit poster. You know
okay.
how low the interest? Yeah, 0.75% deposit,
Oh,
fixed deposit for 24 months. 24 months. Yeah.
so how about for non-fixed deposit?
Uh,
Zero?
the interest is lower than that. Yeah, the interest is lower than that.
Oh, so it's zero but not too negative, right?
Yeah, no negative. Yeah.
Oh.
Still haven't reached that. Still haven't reached that point. Yeah.
Yeah, but 0.75 is yeah, like
For
it's
24 months.
mm,
For 24, yeah. Yeah. Who are going to save the money is to this fixed deposit.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But actually got people were doing this. You know? Uh few weeks ago, there's one company which is called MicroStrategy. I'm not
Okay.
sure you hear this before. I'm not sure
No.
you heard the news before. They raised the commercial loan, which is also same as like the debenture, the company debenture.
Okay.
Mm. They raised the loan. Mm. So this is something like they borrow money from the private sector, from some other institution investor or some other institution investor. They borrow like, if I'm not wrong, is few hundred million, and the exact amount is something like 650 or say 750
Oh.
750 750 billion. I'm not sure it's 650 billion or 750 billion. Yeah, it's a range that.
Oh.
It's a range that. So the interest, how much the interest? 0.75 annual. And yeah, and the tenure of this loan is 5 years, and this is a convertible loan. So the institution, the institutional investor can choose to convert this debenture to the share.
Oh.
Yeah, but the interest is only 0.75% per annum. So why the MicroStrategy raise this fund? They raise this fund to buy Bitcoin.
Oh.
It's quite crazy. And many people think MicroStrategy is crazy. Yeah, but now everybody just shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
And they borrow money to buy Bitcoin at the price of around 20K. Yeah. So it's ridiculous. Why those people borrow? Why those people lend their money to other people just to earn 0.75% per annum? And those people who borrow
High
this money,
risk, right?
and buy this kind of asset, just help them earn a 50% of return, 50 to 100%. Yeah, because Bitcoin hit, now the all-time high of Bitcoin is like 42K. But we using the current price is around like 30K to 32K is something. Is a range like this. Yeah. So just for few months, from 20K to 42K, and plunge to 30K. It's just like a few. It's like 2 months or 3 months. So they just use 2 months to earn 50%. So you use 5 years to earn 0.75% per annum. If you calculate the compound interest, it's also quite low. It's also lower than 5% like that. 5% for 5 years versus like 5 weeks. 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Sorry. 50% with 5 weeks. Yeah. So really, you don't know why they want to do this.
Yeah.
Why they don't just spend like 1% of their money to buy Bitcoin, and and they still can get the same return.
Yeah.
This is about the risk management.
Yeah.
Yeah. And back to the topic. Back to the topic. And because of this, I don't think we are in the behavioral sync, because this is similar to the behavioral sync, but is the but it is created. Yeah, the phenomena is created by somebody. Yeah, you have no choice. You have to pay a really high cost if you don't want to be in this system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think for human, it's really hard. It's really hard for us to get this behavioral sync. Because of the rich people that try to control us.
Yeah.
It's not we compete the resources with each other. Yeah, so it's something like the rich people is on a higher level. Yeah. It seems like they are the creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the creatures, and look at us. Look at us compete with each other. And they can stop us. They can stop us if they realize that our behavior is something bad. Is something bad to them. They can change the rules.
Yeah.
So in this case, would you prefer to be the mice? Yeah, to be the mice like so I mean would you prefer we have the behavioral sync, or would you prefer have this kind of system, and you under this kind of system, and you are also like the mice. They are like the experiment. They are like the experimenter. And you had no chance to become the experimenter. You can only be the mice forever. So in this case, what I mean is behavioral sync, and and this, and like the human follow this kind of rules.
System, right?
Is actually is not the difference is not that much. The difference is not that much. Yeah. But the good news is, in this game, we can change our life, even though the probability is very, very low. Yeah, but we still have the chance to become the creatures, to become the rich people, and enjoy our life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it also linked to yesterday topic, which I told you before. I realized that if you really want to earn money, beside of that, for example, like a patient or other thing, if you really want to earn money, you have to try. You have to try to use money to earn money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our time is limited. Our time is limited resources. Money, in some circumstances, is unlimited resources.
Yeah.
You want to use a limited resources to earn that unlimited resources. This is impossible. Yeah. And sorry, I mean not impossible, but it is you'll find very hard. You'll find very hard. And after you earn that money, you lose your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You spend all your time to earn something that other people can create out of the thin air.
Yes.
So you have you have to use the money. You have to use you have to use the point. This is something like the game point. The game point that they distribute to you, which is called the money. Use the game point to earn more game point, to earn more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is my sharing for today. Do you have anything you want to add in?
No.
Okay, so that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Did you learn something? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistake that we made, please also comment to let us know. Because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.